Hi. Thanks, Twitch. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Where did I get cut off? Also, wave if you can hear me. We just want to double check that this is working as intended. Because, yeah. We're back. Hooray. Yeah, so Twitch is a well-programmed service who definitely never has server interruptions. Absolutely never. So, thanks everyone for sticking around. Where did I get cut off? I assume we're talking about poaching and actual execution. So it would be I still think it's unlikely that execution would actually be carried out, even if it's the law in the books in this period. But there's a few things working against Hans Capon. The fact that he has no documents proving his nobility. The fact that no one in the community knows him, he didn't build relationships with anybody, and there's not providing specific communications or connections that would help prove this. In other words, he acted like a dumbass and got punished for it. Honestly, iconic Peter. What could be funnier than cutting off right there? Anyway. Right, so Gabby, I think we were in the middle of that. Oh, we were dumbasses who decided to set up camp in a bad location and take a bath. And so left all of our stuff on the shore, and then our entire party got attacked and killed by bandits, who may or may not have been organized by King Sigismund. Refresh, yeah, just refresh the page. Hopefully folks will be back in. Unfortunately, I suspect that's what's happened here is because Twitch is bad. It's been repeating, and so people do not know that we are back, we are live, and we are doing good. And so our viewers went kaput. It happens. So yeah, we got all of our stuff taken away from us, and so even though we would have papers, the game already thought of it. So let's get back into it now. Hopefully we'll be stable for the rest of stream.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer
In short,
to God.
we were dumbasses.
Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his... And our Sawbones is away with Lord von Bergov.
Great.
What happened?
What do you reckon? And when there's no more work...
That's all.
Aye? Lord von Bergov is strict, but he ain't a tyrant.
Why is he saying
But
this?
poaching now, that's another matter.
Why is he saying this? Alright.
Do you always ring the bells before an...
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local lord slept through a scheduled execution.
That's very
They
funny.
release the condemned man. Don't worry.
What about my...
That's what happens to... When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep...
We didn't even cause it.
Damages you caused at the wedding.
Got it.
So, when I said this,
And can I go...
Don't fucking annoy me.
What?
We will not. You're...
I'll get to work.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate. Or Sinner the blacksmith is idling. Or go down to the outer bailey. Where no wandering around where you...
Yeah.
so... Yay, menial labor simulator. Right, is he the one we need for this? Yeah. All the sex to the charcoal shed. So we were dumbasses, don't worry about it. And... once again, the set of rules here is very weird. Right? I mean, we're getting blamed effectively for no reason more substantial than we felt like getting blamed. This is just not the right spot, is it? Damn it. On the bright side, we're inside the castle for a certain definition of inside. But yeah, okay, I have to go around and up instead of... I have to get into the inner Bailey. But yeah, it's weird that there's no investigation happening, right? It's weird that there's nothing here that's suggesting, that, you know, the local lord who owned the property, Jan Samin, wasn't doing investigation. The fact that Wojtek, despite being drunk off his shit, versus the testimony of two evidently not drunk people of otherwise good repute, etc., etc., right? It's extremely strange that we're getting thrown in jail for this, and that they've apparently almost instantaneously had enough time to do investigations, figure out that that Hans was poaching, and to confiscate all of our stuff. Also, I'm gonna say it. This is a stupid plot device. Like, the team seems extremely reliant on creating stakes by throwing us into shit and taking away all of our stuff. So hopefully this gets itself out of the way very quickly. This all gets straightened out, and Hans learns a moral lesson, and we all move on with our day. But no, instead we're gonna get probably bailed out by Godwin at the last possible second. I'm just gonna call the shot here. We're gonna get bailed out at the last possible second by Godwin with papers, who will then avow on the grounds of the Lord Hanush and Radzig that no, it's not the groom. He's not even the groom. He's just a guy who was invited. Peter, I need to right, Ulda, the groom who was wearing the oak leaves, disappeared to unknown ends. Wojtek, the guy who accused us of this, is just one of the lads.
I'm sorry?
He's literally just one of the lads, along with the huntsman's son and the bailiff's son. And we competed with him once, right? Random guy thought we were trying to get with the bride. We were wishing her good health. Exactly, for pointing out that his sweetheart wanted literally nothing to do with him on the grounds that he was writing the cringiest poetry we've heard in a hot second. And that's saying something. Anyway. Oh, that's the wrong way. Yep, sorry. We can't go into the castle.
That's that.
Find work around the gallows. Maybe not, actually. Unless I can sabotage them and make it fuck up.
Do you go and report on them to the Chamberlain? I wouldn't put it that way. Nothing escapes my eye, and Ulrich knows that. So he's...
I actually don't care.
I finished hauling the sacks. What now?
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead. But do...
Well, I'd say there's plenty of work to do around here. I'll gladly help you with something.
Aye, but I've only got work in the...
I'm a blacksmith too.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith.
Then you might actually be some use to me.
Yeah.
Tell you what, go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I have no... So fire it up and make some horses
motherfucker.
for Kabat. He's on... And there's only one nag stabled here now that is Lord...
All right.
How many left?
Well, it depends. Usually 4, but once there was a 3-legged foal born in our village.
All right, all right. You're a fool, but maybe you're a handy one. So go and make one.
But a horse has
Aye, but Kabat's missing just one.
one.
You'll find everything you need in the...
All right.
And now, and when it's done... Lads!
Thanks. That gets us into here. Don't know, Hinek. What were you just thinking about? What's up, Fanka?
What's the matter, good one?
Because of that damn blacksmith.
Yeah.
I'm waiting here for him like for Judgment Day. The lock on my spice chest is stuck, and Sir Otto will be back any time.
Uh-oh.
How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
Oi! Wait, but great question.
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you can.
Well, I'm not good at it.
Oh, you said the blacksmith.
Aye, and he ain't decent. He's a nasty piece of...
I know how to do it.
All right, I'll wait.
Well, fair enough. You didn't hear that, right?
Some leftovers. The kitchen's up top. I don't think there's much there, though.
Yarek? Alright, I need to do more than just say hi. I need to get to the captain. I need to build up some reputation, some trust, some vibe. Sketch for all of these. We'll transfer all. We'll go over here. We'll go books, just in case. Oh, I already know it. Alright. Start smithing? No, that's just it. There it is. Other farmer's horseshoes. God damn it. Not farmer's horseshoes. The least favorite type of thing because it sucks so bad. Oh, there we go. That's not really yellow yet. That's... There we go. There we go. Heck. Heck. I need to actually hit the thing, but once I do that, we'll be golden. What does it look like I'm doing? Like some of the random snippets people throw at me of just like, are you doing anything? It's like, yeah, bro. All right, to the forge.
The first bell.
That's not good.
To go.
To the anvil. I see. So we are on a like global time limit here. So that sucks real bad, actually. I wonder if we can use this as a learning opportunity to teach Hans some class solidarity. Do you think he'll be receptive to that concept? What do you think, chat? Let's start with the classes are not divinely ordained first. Oh. You make a good point. Maybe we'll We're close. We're close. He got himself to admit that acting like a Bellator was stupid. Hans, have you heard about the Magna Carta? Well, I have this new idea. It's called communism. Right?
This'll be done in no time. And that's that.
Perfect. Let's get this heated up. Going. I think we don't have to like super duper stress, not yet, but we will have to stress pretty soon if we're not careful. Cool. Let's look at it more. Earning our stuff. Anyway, we did get a bunch of ranks on stuff, didn't we? Agility. When sneaking will be faster. Totentans. Well, don't mind me. Totentans is so good. Unarmed has gotten buffed. The first 30 seconds will be We'll do that. Just knock him out fast. Marksmanship. Hell shot first. No. First shot will do 15% more damage. 3 shot you get a short-term buff, so if you can do it, you'll keep getting stuff. First shot will just do more damage. You know, honestly, Star Wars references aside, that's pretty good because I'll often open with just 1 shot.
Saw him, but I didn't.
About that?
Well?
Yeah.
Well, what are you standing around?
No.
You're a smart one, eh? He's our groom.
Okay,
Just between the two of us.
great. If he's an unpleasant guy, what's a pleasant guy look like? Hello, Kabat? Yeah, hi, Lieutenant Kabat.
I brought you those horseshoes.
That took long enough. And you know who gets in the...
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here.
This guy, Otto
So
von
either I
Berghoff,
end up
sucks,
reduced
doesn't
to
he?
beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before.
What did you do before?
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling you're actually proud.
Let's...
Not quite.
But I'll tell you.
Can I do something in
There may be
exchange?
something I could do for you in exchange.
Well, since you're offering, a very nice turquoise rosary.
Uh-huh.
Who did you lose?
Father Nicodemus.
Ha!
That priest,
Don't worry.
but with no trouble.
Naturally.
That's very funny. So where's Father Nicodemus? Up this way? Father, you helped us in the brawl. Surely we can just talk our way into... I'd really like to repent, and I hear you have a beautiful rosary to do it. Shouts to yet another priest in this game who, sucks real bad. This doesn't seem right. Ah, he's outside. I was like, something about that doesn't right. Yeah. Father! About the pilgrimage.
My soul is burdened with sin.
Of course, son. You or take the path of repentance and atone for your sin. It will improve your reputation with people, but beware. Maybe
Yeah?
And you, if I'm not mistaken, come find me.
Do you know where Captain Thomas is?
We learned about pilgrimages. They finally acknowledged them.
It's true, son.
I'd like to pray with him.
A kind thought, but you can't get to Thomas.
Uh-huh.
I had him moved during the night up to the...
Why did you
Why
move
did
into
you
the...
take him to the chapel?
The surgeon is away with Lord von Berghoff, and Thomas has got considerably worse.
Uh-huh.
I don't like to say it, but there's nothing left but to pray for a miracle.
Uh-huh. Why can't I get...
You know, the castle chapel is an important
This is
place.
true. Right,
Only
chapels
Lord von
within
Berghoff,
a castle
his kin,
space
and
are
a few others are
extremely
allowed there.
restrictive.
Like
Like,
you, for instance.
Naturally.
I'll be going.
Go.
actually, I want to play.
It seems like you...
Alea jactan honest, my friend, so I'll be quite glad.
I heard you...
Aye, it belongs.
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar things in his property.
Hang on.
And who should I give it back to? I doubt Kabat will tell me. Besides, you've got to admit a rosary belongs in the hands of a servant of once its owner turns.
Or lose it in a game of dice.
I'm a priest, not a saint.
All right.
Let's play...
Certainly, why not? As you wish, friend.
So,
Indeed,
what did you do that no one wants...
certainly not. Although it may look that way at times, since fortune is accepted.
And isn't playing dice?
It's not as if we were Roman soldiers playing dice for Christ's cloak.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, we fully know that that's the thing that happened.
I never understood what they wanted that robe for.
They sat on the robe, so they wouldn't feel the cold.
Yeah.
You see, at
I'd
that
like,
time of year, it was
Henry's
cold
just
in
wrong.
Golgotha.
Cold? Wasn't Christ crucified at Easter?
Yes, but it's more complicated.
Yeah,
The lunar calendar.
Uh-huh.
I...
What did you...
Certainly.
And isn't...
It's not a...
Romans?
Ah, that's exactly what Master Theodoricus asked me in the seminar, which, by the way, I successfully completed in autumn. So
Oh,
yes,
okay. All right.
Never mind then.
may the Lord...
Fair enough. So I have to find a way to earn money here. Hello, Vitava.
I'm Henry.
My name's
What are you here for?
Me? Nothing much. I tried to rob a house near Tahov. I was
Yeah?
sleeping in the woods for a week and I wanted to get at least a slice of bread. So, I says to hell with it and I pour the whole lot down my neck. Then I see the farmer has a nice comfy bed with an eider-down quilt. I slept like a baby.
And what can they do to you?
What do I know? I've spent some time in the stocks. That wasn't too bad. It's worse in some places.
Calculating Easter is
but now
too
I'll be
goddamn
boarding here
complicated.
for a
True.
while. And then I reckon
Sounds to me like it's...
my neck has graced half the stocks in Bohemia. The worst of the new ones. They've still got splinters sticking out of them. Once in Rumburg, they had brand new pine stocks.
Wow.
It seems to me you know...
Does it show that much? Well,
Uh-huh.
I'm not much of... What do you need?
I need to get inside the castle.
Like, lock? I'll give you a piece of advice for nothing. If you want to rob the nobility...
I'm not planning to steal anything.
Well, that sounds pretty odd. But you
Yeah.
did a job together near Yichin.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Kabat.
See then.
Yeah.
And what did you do?
I got into a...
Fuck me. You brawl at a wedding that the cream of the whole region...
To be
is
fair,
attending.
literally everyone's involved in that.
I'll be going.
Sure.
Actually,
Do you know how I... What? Oh, no. I mean the Maiden Tower. I need
he's
something.
too innocent.
But if you hang around here long, once in Sternberg,
I doubt you'd find...
as it happens, I found a nice book that...
Nice.
I'll be going.
Sure.
Good for him. All right. So yeah, we just have to keep doing keep finding ways to do odd jobs. And once we do that, you're going to be useless, aren't you? All right.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests.
Hey, Wojtek.
Can't you see
I ain't seen you here. Are you new and all? Well, I'm Magda.
I'm Henry.
It's great to...
Oh, I wouldn't want a repeat of our...
Me neither. But all I care about is you give...
I'll just finish what I'm just...
Are you also helping Wojtek's uncle?
Uh-huh.
What, uncle?
Wojtek here said he's helping his uncle.
Uh-huh.
No. Just like with Wojtek.
A punish...
Aye. We got into a bit of a fight at...
What?
Ah, that's...
You wretch.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, we'll deal with it.
If you want to fight, I'll be happy to oblige. But not here, and not...
Don't worry. I'll...
The second toll for hands.
Yeah, we got to move faster. Where is this? Down out the front gate, or down out the gate there and down around there. I need to find some money. About 20 groschen. So that way I can get through here. So I can... What's up? What's up, Matthew? Oh, I can't do that. Alright. So let's do some work here. With a bit of luck, we'll be able to get some cash here. With some cash, we'll be able to get into... There's a random hired hand. You're just random soldiers. Random guards. You've got horses here. There you are. No, you're just also a hired hand. You're awfully nicely dressed for a hired hand. That's fine, I guess.
Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
Well, you could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
Oh dear.
Kidding. Who was it?
Some vagabond.
God rest his soul.
That's not good.
Feel free. You're no longer in mortal danger.
I'd better go. Farewell.
Okay, seriously, what am I supposed to do here? Find work around the gallows. Aye, aye, aye. So. Right. He's badly wounded. He's moved in the chapel in the center of the castle. We can go down to the gallows to ask about work, but I do need to actually find someone that I can talk to.
Without anyone noticing. Exactly. And that's not all. The dead man had a gold chain around his neck. Can you believe it? Someone bumped him off.
Not doing anything. I'm literally just here to ask for work. Oh, that's literally my whole job. I'm trying to be good. Trying to be sensible. Yeah, this doesn't look promising. Yeah, private area. Seriously. Hi, yes, I really just want to ask for work. Golda, there you are.
Lord be with you. What do you need?
I was told...
Nice timing. Do you
Yeah.
know anything about...
No.
Ah, I got the job of fixing up this here scaffold.
Uh-huh.
The whole thing is fucked. There's one broadaxe in the shed, but it's as blunt...
Alright.
I could help.
You could.
Sure thing.
In the shed. There's an axe. Right. You said that there's an axe in here. Wasn't it? Did he say that there was an axe in the shed? Is there a different shed that he's speaking of? Huh? Where did you say this axe was called up? That's the shed? This is the shed. Well. More time here doing stuff. Guess what? It's razor sharp, you know, the thing you don't want from a wood axe.
Can't get any better than this. The third toll. I better get moving.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Here it is. Hope it's good.
Sharp. Without your help, the scaff...
And then the execution would be...
I doubt it.
Uh-huh.
We're not going to make a show out of it like they do in Prague.
Uh-huh.
Understandably.
Anyway, thanks.
Isn't he always?
Yeah, but even more today.
Uh-oh.
The man of the laundress said he's got bellyache.
Uh-huh. You don't mind building...
No. Such a fella has to know his place in this world.
Uh-huh.
Like...
Would you happen to know...
And what would you...
I want to pray in the chapel.
The chapel, eh? Well, I'll be damned. I know one hand...
And did he succeed?
Aye, he did. He climbed down
Huh.
into the well in the...
Neat.
See there... And from there, you can...
Oh.
Oh, aye. But they still caught him and gave him a...
What does that mean?
That the next Binyak would have...
Indeed. What was being...
A certain buxom chambermaid who wouldn't give him what he was after and...
Of course.
I'll be going.
Aye. Farewell.
Well, that's giving us 2 paths. But it's gonna hurt like hell if we do it. Annoyingly, though, that isn't enough. I'm gonna have to... I don't have nearly enough... I have 2 groschen, which is not enough for it. I'm gonna need like 20. Hello.
What do you want here? Why'd you buy?
Sorry. I was hoping if you needed help. Because if you needed help, then I could hopefully get some cash off you. That would suck real bad if I had to, you know.
But on account of this property belongs to someone else.
Sorry.
Then be your bullock when it's time to
Huh.
send into grain.
Random hired hand, random guard, random soldier, random guard. Uh-huh. And ads. Random hired hand. So what I'm hearing is I'm gonna have to do some...
As much as you...
And how much of them elderberry?
I'm hearing, generally speaking, that I'm gonna have to either do some thievery to earn ourselves a bit of cash. Or we're gonna have to jump down a well. Nay, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Apologies. I suppose I could climb up there. No? No. And I have no stealth whatsoever. So it's not like I can just, you know, do it. Oh, I'm super not allowed up here. Oh, there's no way I'm going to be allowed up here. So yeah, we either currently need to get lockpicks, or we're going to need a sneaky sneak climb down the well and then be sneaky sneaks about it. Those seem like those are kind of my current options. Because, yeah. I don't really trust the robbing people as a solution to...
Guard?
Must you interrupt me at my prayers?
Sorry to bother you.
You know Thomas.
Well, that's a really long story.
Talk. Thomas is lying in a fever. Them bastards
Uh-huh.
caught him up good. Poor fella. And if that wasn't enough, they stole him.
What exactly is...
He was badly wounded in a
Uh-huh.
fight.
Hi,
Lived
Perfect
for a while
Blue.
like he wouldn't live to see the
Good to
dawn.
see you.
But he got a bit better. Only a few days ago
Uh-huh.
he caught a...
I heard that that priest of yours has the...
Nicodemus?
Yeah.
That sounds like him all right.
Uh-huh.
Booze and dice.
There we
And
go.
consorting with that thief Cabot too.
Well,
Did I
suppose
steal
you
into
should
4
give it
humors at
back,
this time?
right?
Oh,
He
yes.
certainly should.
It's awful what some people are capable of.
God's truth. But you did the right thing. Maybe that rosary turning up was a sign from above.
Could I?
Aye, come with me. I'll take you up to the chapel. Usually it ain't.
I understand.
Thank you so much.
Reluctant when
Yarek.
I wanted to carry Thomas upstairs. The wounded are supposed to lie as close to the chapel as possible. Everyone knows.
But yeah, we're still absolutely looking at the four humors as the way of doing it.
Happened in Strahlenberg during the Margravate Wars. The Burgrave of the castle was seriously wounded. An enemy rider stuck him with a spear like a pig on a spit.
Like 17th century?
Halfway through the woods.
It's changing during the 30 Years' War.
The castle chaplain, Petrol,
But even then, it continues to float around for a while.
when his hour came. There's this really high tower in Strahlenberg. The locals call it the Trumpet, on account of how it seems to get wider near the top. On the road to Krakow, when I was escorting Lord von Burgo there. When they took
Yarek.
up there, spear and all, on Petronel's orders, the next day they were amazed. The Burgrave made a miraculous recovery. They say an angel descended there at night.
Phenomenal.
And spear out of the Burgrave's wound. Ever since then, they keep the spear on display at the castle. I understand the sawbones. He didn't want to make it tough for Thomas, because climbing up to the maiden ain't easy. Only the fellas and me figured it was the best thing for him.
Yeah. Totally reasonable. Right, yeah, some parts of this continue to be very present for a long time. Good night. Lovely bit of castle they got here. But since I'm with Yarek, we'll, shout out to Yarek for being chill about the, hi, we want to pray, but we also want to talk to him. And maybe we'll be able to see what the hell's going on. And also, good God, if we had broken down the well, I don't want to know. Oh my God, you know you're starting with something recent, like, you know, 1799. It's not that long ago. This is 1403. That's 1799 is closer to now than it is to here. So therefore, Jesus Christ. You hold a man with severe injuries up this many flights of stairs? Why did you put the chapel at the top of your house? I feel like you did this just to be a jackass. At no point here have I, thought, yes, Otto von Berghoff is a good person. Yeah, so we're very close to Jan Hus.
Greetings, Adela. How's he doing?
Still the same. In a fever.
Thomas's rosary time. So I brought it to him. This wayfarer here found it, and he'd like to pray with Thomas, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
All right. I'll be going then. Stay strong.
Thank you, Yarek. You've been extremely kind.
Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else.
I think IRL Hans Kaplan was anti-Hussite later on. Yeah, it's complicated. But he also dies before the Hussites really get too underway.
My name is Henry.
I'm Adela. Thomas.
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance. Unless he returns.
Oh, Christ. But this is a matter of life and death.
Yes! It's a besides which.
What actually happened to him?
They were attacked by bandits by the pond. His mare,
No,
Arrow,
these
got
same
involved.
bandits.
Completely out of
These
it.
damned plot bandits,
And
completely
no wonder.
indestructible.
If the surgeon was here, he'd be...
I'm sorry. Maybe I could help somehow?
The only one who can help now is the...
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord von Berghoff.
Mm-hmm.
When Thomas started to get feverish, he left some
Yep.
He was only meant to be gone for a while. Anyway.
I'm not a physician, but I could try and brew that concoction.
If I knew that, not even our surgeon knows.
Huh.
He does everything according to his books.
Uh-huh.
And where is this book?
How should I know?
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help us?
Out of Christian charity.
Don't.
The world needs some goodness. After all, you
we're
must have
good
had a reason
Christians.
for dragging Thomas up all those stairs. Sometimes it pays off to try and.
Are you trying to tell
Well,
me that you're a priest?
No,
I'm not.
but yes.
But God moved.
Yes, you're right.
I'll get going then.
Go. Don't worry.
Find out what medicine we have to give to Captain Thomas. And how exactly does this game expect me to do that? Where on the map is this? On the other side of the castle. God damn it. But every single time. Apologies, Mr. Guard, don't mind me.
Hanging around here.
I know! Why are they being jerks about... Oh. Sorry. Sorry, I was being distractible. Not very 15th century of you. This is late 13th, early 14th century in style more than it is early 15th century. I'm not talking about the guy with the candles. He's just a guy. I'm talking about the manuscript miniature that's been blown up to giga size. What would Unicorn Tapestry is about this period, isn't it? No, they're later. Okay, they're 100 years later. That's not helpful. What would let me get a period? Ah, damn it! That's not a catalog. That's a. European tapestry production and patronage. Okay, fine. That'll work. Tapestries. Tapestries. This is Rhenish, so this is from, you know, a little bit later. And it's fragmentary, but you know, 'tis the style. This is a Julius Caesar tapestry. You can see in bad shape. Kind of worn. But see how these tapestry fragments all sort of hang together. And how stylistically they're often quite different than, well, that one. That one looks a lot like, that one, sorry. Let's get back over there. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Let's see. Actually, there's a specific siege I'm looking for. It's not that one, not those. Here we go. Does this have the... Perfect. 13th century. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There you go. This is a manuscript illustration from a Bible, actually, from the mid-13th century. And you can see, even though it's a bit dark and gloomy here, you can still definitely see the stylistic relationship, right?
Interesting.
So, also, this is our dining room. The throne room is probably the next one over in a castle like this. It's weird that I don't have, in this central keep, it's a little bit odd we don't have, one, an easy access point, and two, equally importantly. Well, that's a private area. Where's our throne room? Okay, that gets us back here. So I don't know how I'm going to get back in there. Uh-oh.
The bell's ringing for hands the 5th time.
That's moving way too fast. Alright, so step one, let's just go talk to... Was it... See if there's people we can talk... Wait, check, are you doing anything? See if I can just happen to... Oh yeah. Nicodemus, hey. Can we just let him hang? No. To my deep and abiding sorrow, we cannot. This isn't helpful at all. I'm in the wrong part of the castle. Dang nabbit. Maybe it's up here? Uh-huh.
I suppose you're...
Damn right. Like, I know they're preparing a banquet for his nibs.
Uh-huh.
Or at least a bit.
Why don't you go to...
Are you daft?
Alright.
I can see if I...
Hey, I need...
Alright, alright.
If you don't want to. Still hungry?
I wouldn't.
Cool, I don't have anything.
Oh.
Alright.
I can try...
Haven't you got...
Not really.
Go and look then. There's some... I'd go myself, but...
I'll figure it out.
Alright.
I'll be going then.
Go.
So baths.
If anything goes missing there, I'll be after you.
Hello.
What do you want from me?
Alright, President. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good night. Sorry, I really just want to borrow, like, I don't want to steal some food. I just want to borrow some food.
He's stealing something.
No, I'm not. How did you even see me?
Come quick. Where is everyone?
How did you even see me? Why?
That villain's disappeared somewhere over there.
I'm literally not. What?
There's a thief here. You've got to
I
catch
did.
him.
Hi.
Easy now. I surrender.
I didn't.
Got you. Felt like return what you stole and pay for the damages.
Uh-huh.
Wait a moment. I just wanted to borrow it.
That's not how it... But fine. But don't do anything...
Alright. It's not how borrowing works, but oh yeah, you need someone.
Still no...
None at all.
But the black...
I know he is.
Seems to...
I wouldn't be surprised the lazy rat.
Uh-huh.
How can...
How do you think? And then he promises...
Alright.
Oh well.
He'll...
So there's the cook. But I have to have money in order to beat the... Because you are not going to let me do the...
Fanka...
Jesus.
She's...
Again?
Yeah?
She told me you always open.
Jesus.
I'm
What? There's this small red pot on a. Just don't get up.
Sure.
Small red pot on the shelf? On which shelf? In here? No. On what shelf? Ah. All right.
So I got.
It's in the castle cellar.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed.
Never mind that.
All right, all right. I've got a few chances at this, but this could. Not the roux.
I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good for nothing has been promising to
The
fix
sixth
it.
bell.
But no.
Half the time is up.
I'm just a stupid cook fanker who's
Uh-huh.
always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace.
Yep.
But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle.
Uh-huh.
Kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning.
You hear that, guard?
Boy.
And with a small bit of luck, I shan't use everything in order to get in.
Here it is.
Oh,
that
good.
damn
It's.
chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God's truth.
I see.
Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen.
And that hopefully has the resources I need to brew the rats! Look at him. Look at him.
Nice one.
Watch where you going next time.
Where's that ginger? Hell, Deck. How am I to make that gingerbread? I'll bet it was that ninny Dorker who took it. Why
Yeah.
do I even bother?
God dang it. I want a gingerbread. I just want a gingerbread. It would have been so easy and so kind. And we can get food from the kitchen for the other guy now. Hopefully.
Sir Otto will be back any time, so make sure everything's in order. I don't.
Sorry.
Sir.
You? Christ! First you cause mayhem.
Well.
And why are you?
I never think such a thing, sir. It's just that no one else.
Oh, typical.
I see.
I noticed.
How could have?
I'm don't look the
Sir.
part.
Species de keep it, sir. For example,
Yeah!
etymologies of Isidore of Seville.
Incredible.
The
Yep.
writings of Abbess Hildegard
Yep.
of Bingen. And the Herbarium de Horis Sanitatis, de Materia Medica, and others.
Well, you really surprise me, lad.
Anyway, I'll examine you and try to make a diagnosis.
Not the etymology, eh?
That should help.
Tell me, Master Chamberlain, does it hurt all the time? or
Hildegard
does it
von
come
Bingen
waves?
mention.
No.
Uh-huh. And these attacks?
Well, it's worse when I get upset.
He has an ulcer, doesn't he?
Does it get worse in autumn, when it gets colder?
Yes, it's usually worse in.
Did you get advice from anyone?
Well, so I went to Kolin to see Professor Joachim Bavorsky.
Uh-huh.
And he.
Yes?
It's a little.
Master Chamberlain, I'm here as a practitioner.
All right.
Yeah.
The professor spoke at length about
Yeah.
Jupiter and the houses.
Yeah, astrology,
and
correct.
Then he told me that my bodily humors are out of balance.
Correct.
I would expect so. And what
Yeah.
do you recommend?
Well, that I should get more silver into my body.
Silver?
I
So
wear
that
more
we're...
silver jewelry and
So you're phlegmatic
when
right
there's
now?
a full moon, I go.
Really?
No, but there'll be a full moon soon.
I understand. Tell me, sir, what about your...
well...
But that's no obstacle, is it? Although the...
Not I. Who would be a good counterpart for me and yet not provoke outrage.
I'm not sure what...
Actually...
With your permission...
What?
Don't worry, I'll just have a look at you.
I'm glad to... When it comes upon me, I... No.
Do your hands shake?
Well, I'm not the...
I believe your stomach juices are
Oh,
out
no,
of balance, sir.
That's what the professor...
Unfortunately, I can't change the causes of your condition, but I can help you with its symptoms. I think some herbal...
It's a stomach ulcer, isn't it?
...would bring you relief.
Can't you get me that potion?
I don't have the required remedy. Only, I don't have the apparatus for that.
Don't worry about that. It's upstairs in the crone. That's...
I think so.
Trouble? I'm the one who...
All right. I'll go and get...
Good.
Fabulous. There we go. Just be a scholar. Just know who Hildegard von Bingen was. M should be where we need to go. Wait, shit, I can get food for that guy. I forgot about it. Sorry about it. Sorry. Can I borrow some food?
You'll be happy to see him home.
Can I borrow some... No, that's stealing. Can I stop by the other kitchen and get some food? We're making progress. But, I don't know that we have enough time. No dice there, eh?
Let me pass. Oh, don't worry.
Hello, Yarek. There's a book in here? No, it's up another level. I believe? Is M the one I need? Yeah. M and K. So up and up and up and up and up. Ooh, built into the stone. And up and up and up. An indulgence chest. I know, we should rob that. And then that'll be very funny.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I'm looking for medicine. For Captain Thomas.
Well, the Sawbones ain't here. So you're out of luck. Like the captain.
Yeah, you don't sound very disappointed about that.
Who are you?
Me?
Uh-huh.
What's your name?
What's it to you?
I'm Henry. And you...
What were you doing up?
I thought we straightened that out the last... I have no...
We both know...
Says someone who was just sitting...
You know I was locked up? For some...
Right.
That's exactly what I think.
Well, think...
Again, but, I need help.
Who doesn't?
I don't know or care.
That slimy toad?
Well, you look like...
What?
I'm not stupid.
Oh, yeah?
Well, for instance, don't forget, I might be slaving here today.
Yeah.
But tomorrow, they'll get fed up with me, and you'll still be here.
And you too.
Now, there's quite a big difference between you and...
I get it.
And sometimes not.
All right. There's all sorts of junk there, but there's one...
And what if they...
Then tough luck. That crackpot writes down everything he does.
Yeah.
All right.
And now get out of...
Simple made like you, totally, yeah. Lockpick, very easy. Alchemy bench. Where's this book?
The seventh bell.
Like, I'm really just looking for the... I'm really just looking for the book. I can start brewing. That's fine. Well, let's assume it's here. Alright, thank you so much. I appreciate it. There's all the materials, including some ginger. My god. Okay, seriously, wasn't there a book? Didn't he say that there was a book? Chamberlain recommended a soothing potion. He's allowed me access to the... in his medical book, which the surgeon keeps somewhere around here. Right? There. Book. Physician's journal. Book of notes. Mr. Chamberlain, Ulrich was here this time, but he did not come, bothering him. Suffering from a stomach ulcer. So instead of professional, Galen and the bodily fluids, Sell for my little lie. Thanks. Storeroom across from the lab. Hope to admit she's got it in for me. Yeah. Ulrich was here with, Yeah. The eccentric astrologer. Make him might digest 2 handfuls of thistle. Yep. A fever. So, hang on, what is this? Okay. 2 handfuls of thistle, some nettle leaves, and a little charcoal. Ginger. Gosh, good God. Okay. Are you gonna give me the materials, or are you gonna be weird about it? No, you're gonna be weird about it. Heck, what did I need? Dried... I've already forgotten. Dang nabbit. Dang nabbit. Dang nabbit. Thistles, nettle leaves, charcoal. Let's just start there. Thistle. We'll take minimum amounts. Nettle. And you don't have any charcoal. God damn it. And then for the other book, because I'm just apparently bad like this. I'll have to go down and steal some charcoal, won't I? Wine. 3 parts feverfew. Feverfew. And ginger. I didn't pay attention to how much it was, but feverfew. I think it was 3. Well, we'll take actually all of it. Frankly. St. John's. Oh, good. That's fresh thistle. We'll take all the nettle. Feverfew. And we're just need... Motherfucker. Yep. I don't have any charcoal. I need charcoal and elderflower, don't I? I guess I can give this one try. This lock is simply too difficult. Understood. That one's also going to be too tough. We're going to really squeak it in here, aren't we? Alright, so we head down here to our charcoal. You. Wait, where did I... Where did the charcoal... Why can't we grab charcoal from the spot where we dumped all the charcoal? Like, you're not going to rat me out. I just want a handful of charcoal.
Careful.
Jerks. And then isn't there a spot where we get... Yeah, those are all stolen. I don't care. No. He said where the material was going to be, right? Carpenter above the upper gate. Okay, the carpenter who was down this way, isn't he? Girl.
Greetings. Well, who wouldn't notice this property belongs to someone else? Careful.
Sorry. I'm kind of in a hurry. Where am I going to get charcoal for this? Well, there's more. This is where we got the coal from.
As much as you can fit in there. That's how much.
But won't it be completely black?
So somewhere around here, he should have some. I think I'm gonna sneak in. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to sneak in, so since he's doing some dyeing.
Have you soaked the fabric? Soak half of the one.
More than bleach skin.
You talked to Gazer about it?
Aye. I don't know where the charcoal is. Hopefully this is the right one. Come on.
Ninth bell. Only 3 to go.
I just want a handful of elderflower. Like, holy shit. Sorry. So sorry.
All right.
Hey up.
Let's sort this out.
I saw you poking around. I'll call them.
Sorry.
Wait, I was just fooled, and I certainly didn't want.
Well, and I'm sure you. Time
Yep.
to go.
I'm going. I desperately. You gotta let me out!
Time to go.
If you want me to leave, you're gonna have to let me through the door. Honestly. Yeah, thank you. But where the hell am I supposed to get elderflower? I must get the elderflower. If it's none of these. Now, what's the point? Is there real... let me go check the kitchen. Let me go check the spice cabinet in the kitchen. You know, that cellar that I wasn't allowed... Maybe they'll have some down there. Because I really am very low on time. I've gotten access to most everything. But I can't ask... The problem is I can't ask any of these NPCs for it. They didn't give me the option. I can't go like, hi, yeah, I'll owe you a big one. But I must have those right now. Sorry. I can't do that. Hans just dies, right?
You'll be happy to see him home.
And Fanka. Well, you're not even gonna let me... I can't talk to anyone. I can't do anything. Right, if this is a game over, I'll be so mad. Like, I like the concept of this. I like the concept of having this, like, mini little level where you've got to work your way up. Get access to different spots. Figure out what's going on. No, I don't want that. I literally just want to find some elderflower. Ah! But right now I'm kind of hard-walled by either I have the thing or I don't. Which is weird. Hey, Catherine, I need you to not. Right, like, I'm not allowed to talk to you. That's a thistle, so that's not useful. That's a thistle, so that's not useful. That's the 10th bell.
The 10th bell. I don't have much time left.
Oh my god. That's chamomile, that's not helpful. Yeah. Elderflower. Stop it. Jesus. And I suck so much at lockpicking that it's like there's not even a point. Like if I get stuck... Because I can't do that, I'm going to be so mad. Come on. Come on. Where's the button? I saw it. There. That's all I need. Got it. We're good. I don't have charcoal. That's so weird. Where would I grab charcoal from? Like, this is where I grabbed it from. This is where I took it to.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
Like, there's no sense in doing this. Because I run up here. I run up here. There's a spot where I drop it off. I just need a handful of this charcoal that I hauled at the beginning.
Stuff your face quickly and get back to work.
You're saying it's elderberry leaves that should be in the chest in the lab. That didn't seem to be true, but you know, that would be really unfortunate if it was. Because they were very explicit on the... Still, start brewing. And charcoal from the blacksmith. God damn it. Because I need the charcoal. I think I have time for this. So I got tripped up because I was trying to take charcoal from the giant sacks of charcoal. And not charcoal from talking to the blacksmith. But I think I have time. Because there's the kitchen. We're just going to really cut it to the wire. Hello. Where? Well, you're not going to let me get charcoal now? Charcoal from the blacksmith, you said. Oh, was there charcoal? Wait, there was charcoal in the red thing. Wasn't there? That's where I saw it.
The 11th toll of the bell. The last before the execution starts.
Yep. Just we're gonna brew nice and casually two potions. So, sir. And then we are going to sprint for the maiden. I need to... Let me read the book. Okay. We need, okay, water, 2 handfuls of thistle, 1 of nettle, 1 of charcoal. Prepare all the ingredients for that. Water. Right? Now... Sorry. Add the nettle to the cauldron, boil, or add the thistle. Okay. Thistle, boil 2. Grind nettle, boil 1. To the table. So thistle. In. Move down. I boiled that a little long. That's alright, we'll do that. Nettle. Oh, wait, shit, did I not add enough? It's 2 handfuls of nettle, right? No. Damn it, it's gonna not turn... It's not gonna turn out great. Because I added not enough thistle. That's alright. Come on, move down. There we go. Where's the charcoal? There's the charcoal. Alright, because I think I overstayed that quite far. So, we'll try and make that up. And then we add that, and then we pour. Activated charcoal. Come on, grab a file. Prepare a file. So this is going to turn out fairly mediocre, but it'll help him anyway. Bad is better than nothing. We made a lot of it, so, yeah. Yeah.
I boiled those nettles too long.
Yeah. Next. No. 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 Fever tonic. Prepare everything. I do need to read it, though. This is complicated shit. Wine, 3 handfuls of feverfew, 2 handfuls... Okay. 3 handfuls of feverfew, boil 2 turns. Okay. To the table. Wine. Literally a game over. How far back to...
I don't want to see any sour faces when he's launching.
Okay. We've... Nope, don't worry about it. We've got the power. Watch this. Yeah, at least they gave us like a critical mid-stage save. Right. They could have made us redo the whole thing. They still make us redo plenty enough, but you know, they could have had us redo the whole thing. Alright, now Catherine, what are you doing here?
I need...
Who does?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Thomas.
Well, you look... Because I...
Uh-huh.
But he sure as hell care about how you talk about him.
All right.
Tell me what I need.
All right.
Uh-huh.
There's all sorts of junk there.
And what?
Then tough luck. That crackpot writes down everything.
All right.
And now get...
Sure, simple made like you. Totally. Uh-huh. Inventory. Books. Read. Flip, 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 flip. Lockpick this one. Beautiful. Elderberry leaves, yep. Feverfew, yep. Ginger, yep. Nettle, yep. Thistle, yep. And was that all of them? She's not at all suspicious, no. Elderberry, feverfew, ginger, nettle, thistle. Yes. Why not just take everything? Don't feel like it. Let me just check this real quick. Because it should be thistle, nettle, charcoal. Then ginger, feverfew, elderflower. Right? Right. Okay, now we're in good shape. And we're gonna not botch things. Okay, digest it. Nope, come on, read. Prepare everything we need for this. Just, we're gonna add 2 handfuls of nettle and we're gonna be smart about it. So we start with water.
7th bell.
We're only at 7. We're totally fine. We're so back. So, it was 2 thistles, right? 2 handfuls of thistle. Yes. I caught myself. 2 handfuls of thistle. We boil that for 1 turn, right? No, boil for 2 turns. It's thinking, it's thinking, it's thinking, it's thinking. And the hope here is by helping the Chamberlain, we'll be allowed to get back into the thing. Boil. Boil. Up we go. 1 of nettle. Grind it up. This is a boil for 1 turn? Yes. In it goes. We went from chill alchemy to intensely stressful alchemy. Okay, I was a little bit speedy on that, but not so speedy it should affect anything. We'll just go 1-1. Cool. Now the charcoal. We drop that there. We grind it up. And we drop that in. We prep a file. Come on. And we pour that. That should be at least average, probably strong. Yeah! 6 of them. Now we go back. Ha! Shoutouts to, okay. Wine. 3 of feverfew. 2 of ginger. Handful of elderberry leaves. So we prepare everything. So you said it was 3 handfuls of feverfew. Wait, hang on. Start with wine. Stress and panic and doom and gloom. Feverfew. Three of them. Boil for... the feverfew. Boil for 2 turns. Thinking. And now we're going to have so much time left. Right? After all of my suffering. There we go. We grind. Elderberry. Grind the elderberry and add them to the cauldron. Okay. I mean, as far as I know, it's the same plant. It's just, you know, the mature stage versus the immature stage. Do we boil that for any longer? No. We just add the ginger, just throw in 2 handfuls of ginger. All right. And then we pour. Actually, is it that I pour? Finally distill. That's what I was wondering. How do I do distillation? There we are. That's how we do it. And we made a lot. Okay, we leave the table. So I take it, basically it's kind of assumed either you're good at alchemy, or you're good at lockpicking. Because those seem to be the two routes that you actually have to get a hold of this stuff. Either you can make it yourself with the easy, very easy lockpick that you're really not able to fail unless you try, or you do it with the very complicated one that is a very hard chest that is very difficult to make happen. But Mr. the Chamberlain
God above. Good day. What do you need?
Sir,
yes?
I've got some
about...
the strong digestive potion. Boop. 1.
This?
Definitely. It will balance your humors, sir. Drink it for a month at least in small doses, morning.
All right. Thanks then.
And now you ought to
lie down.
Sir, medicine isn't enough.
Oh.
And another thing.
Yes.
Yes?
I've always wanted to take a look at your chapel.
True.
I'm a great admirer of the master who
True.
painted the altar.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Apologies. I simply seek to poke around. Does this mean I'm no longer trespassing if I go in here? No, it still totally means I'm trespassing if I go in here. That's alright though. It means we aren't going to get arrested on the way back up here. Yay! And we're gonna save hands up all these stairs, up all these stairs. Got it.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted.
We came so close. But, Sockmickle, thank you so much for the follow just now. I super appreciate it. Glad you're having fun despite my panic.
This doesn't work. I don't think you last long.
We had 3 more chimes. We had so many more chimes. Don't, come on, don't act like that. The dramatic impression of time. He looks so depressed. No, we need the drama of him getting dragged out here. Why is it trying to be dramatic? We know when there's a real game over, right? Also, we know that he's survived. Like, music's great. The cinema of this is very good. It's just...
I urge you all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws, and bandits roaming.
Sir, we told you to lie down.
We have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug. The worst of all, a poacher.
There were trials about this, right? Hans over here like, oh. So, by the way, this would be very bad. Because then the Lord of Lipo shows up and goes like, excuse me.
And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff.
Yeah. So is Thomas going to come staggering down here?
Until dead.
You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake.
But sir, the captain.
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this. I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
It was not the practice. Oh no! Well, well, well. If it isn't Otto von Berghoff.
My lord? What the hell is going on? It was just it's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down!
I'm so surprised.
For Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
He's injured bad, isn't he? He is severely, yeah. Something to the ribs. Drama. Oh, look at that. We've been reinstated with some of our stuff.
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
Yeah. Having immunity against things like executions must be nice. It's not immunity. It's more like resistance. And the thing is, his father, or his uncle, the Lord Hanush, is high-ranking. Ooh, look at his throne room.
Someone would turn up.
Yeah.
All right then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
We don't have our glasses.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards.
Yeah.
And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon.
Oh boy.
There's no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father.
That's not good.
That his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen.
Yes.
Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
Look at him shifting uncomfortably.
The welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it? Well, it was somewhat unexpected. I must say, it was the first time I had a noose around my neck, and it wasn't the most pleasant experience.
Please, accept my apologies, sir. And that of my chamberlain, too. Is that not so, Ulrich? I must say in his defense, that he had my orders not to admit any.
Yeah, we messed it up last time, so we'll give Hans a chance to mess it up again.
I understand, sir. At home, some bandits got into Tamberg by subterfuge, and it cost us a lot of effort to reconquer it.
I'm glad you understand. Anyway, let us leave this
Indeed,
misunderstanding aside.
What's up?
And get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before. Either
Yes.
with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
But we can all point the finger.
That isn't what I
Your
selected.
League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity.
Yes.
But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does
That wasn't what I had
Sir
selected,
Hanush
though.
have on his mind?
Well, let's make double press on accident.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas.
So we
On
should
the contrary.
become Hussites and abandon all of them.
Maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Well, betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find
Joining
a way out of
Zizka and starting to just destroy everything would be a
and for
good
the Kingdom
outcome.
of Bohemia,
Correct.
it would certainly be better if our powers were to join rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans.
Thank you.
However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land.
Yep.
Bandits riding roughshod all over.
Yep.
As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be
Yes.
the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We
By the
also
way,
have a
you
score
can
to
see
settle with them.
Hans's
Henry and I
outfit is a
will
tier
gladly help.
fancier than our
Is
fancy
that
outfit.
so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy. So we have common interests, too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground.
Yes.
I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Troskli. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your
No,
offer.
we would not.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to
Hanush
Navago,
is higher
a
ranking than
small
Radzig,
castle,
and
or
we are
rather fortress
right.
on the cliffs. The owner
And
there,
Jan
Jaromir
or
Nebar,
Hans is the
an old
primary heir.
hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly what.
Indeed.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
the lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands. But
Yes.
he also owns a mill that provides us. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks
Thank
to
you.
Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to...
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. But that will do us.
What should we do if he...
His house has always been loyal
Yes.
to mine. And it has always been more... I do not expect any great up. He will take his time over being persuaded.
I'll get to him somehow.
I expect...
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right.
Very well. I think that the Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down. And he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression...
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize...
Right, you're right. He is the Lord. Hanish's regent, isn't
Don't
he?
start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth. A Hungarian...
That horse better be Pebbles, right?
He wears black armor.
True.
Stocky.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here?
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Interesting.
Thank you, sir.
I understand.
Thank you.
Now I shall entrust you to go with God.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There
Yes.
will be time enough yet for social nicety. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Hans.
Istvan Toth
Lord
sounds like a
Istvan
fantasy
in one of
D&D
his
name. It
chambers.
does.
And
You should steal it
Henry,
immediately.
shall also be accommodated. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the... And therefore, he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses.
Okay, but I hear you.
Gentlemen, follow me.
No, I shan't. I'm busy. Look at the painting. Fantastic hunting scenes. Very good. Alright, one thing the new engine has definitely... Are those frescoes or wall hangings? They're frescoes? At least they better be. Both would be completely appropriate. But given the state of it, I hope these should be frescoes. But yeah, both are well attested for this period. So, there we go. I'm just snooping. But hey, finally...
What view?
We are... Okay. We have Codex break. Look, we had a lot of stuff happen. It's Codex break time. On to the 4th. Young Bergov of Trotsky was a member of the League of Lords and the son of Otto III. He fought against the Hussites and ransacked the Opatovets monastery. So his daughters, he only had one son, John II, who, with whose death in 1455, the family died out. So yeah, Jan Ptacek dies, you know, the same year as Sigismund gets into... Yeah. A few minor battles, however, he, dies before the League of Nobles universally rejects Sigismund, and things really go to shit. Anyway, what have you got for us here? Society. Nobility. Noble officials, a hetman, a hofmeister, an underchamberlain, and a burgrave. And pilgrimages. Religious pilgrims were an important part of the Christian world, which is why I wish you represented them in the video game. There were many reasons to embark a pilgrimage, seeking forgiveness for sins, shortening the stay in purgatory for the pilgrim's soul or that of their loved ones, asking for healing or other divine help, expressing gratitude, or deepening one's piety and devotions. The destinations of pilgrimages were places associated with Christ's presence. Ptachek just means, like, rooster. And so a capon is the Frenchified fancy way of saying it, the same thing. The most significant place for pilgrimage was the city of Jerusalem and the site of the Holy Sepulchre. In Europe, the most visited places included Rome, the seat of popes, and associated with the activities of St. Peter, and the city of Santiago de Compostela with the relics of St. James. In the Czech lands, the most important pilgrimage site was Prague, where the relics of several saints rested over time, the most significant being the national patron Saint Václav. Undertaking a pilgrimage meant enduring a challenging and often dangerous journey, whether by land or by sea, is considered a significant achievement for the individual. Providing shelter and help to a pilgrim was regarded as a matter of good manners. The development of pilgrimage also had an economic and commercial aspect, especially around pilgrimage sites and travel inns. A pilgrim could be recognized by their attire, which is frequently depicted. They typically include a satchel, cloak, pilgrim's staff, pilgrim's badges, and the scallop shell of St. James. The scallop shell was a popular item, believed to be blessed and thus endowed with supernatural abilities. Such shell was sometimes placed at the bottom of a well to ensure the purity of the water. And by supernatural, you mean miraculous, because that's miracles, not magic. Oh boy. Is there anything helpful in here? Not so much. You heard that churches will steal each other's relics to get more pilgrims?
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offense.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences?
A great question.
No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realized? Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private
I'm actually will.
Sir, once more, I apologize.
I know, it's a shocking turn of events. I'm kind of with Hans on this one.
Dream of inconveniencing you? I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Yeah, look.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Yeah, well,
Silence is golden, eh?
of a certain sense. Yeah.
Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the
I've been to
castle is
Karlstein.
built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
It's a good thing that you had me running around here exploring the whole place. He's such a middle manager, right? He sucks so much.
The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
Seems like you're in a good mood. Ulster's not troubling you anymore.
I'm better, thank you very much. But you can keep that little matter
The rat!
to yourself.
Right? Without so I'm glad they called him out on
Here
that
it
this is
You'll
dubious.
find a bed inside, opposite the door. and a chest where we put your belongings.
Well, thank
You'll
you.
find some new clothing there. A little gift from our gracious lord. To ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables.
Was my wedding clothes not fancy enough? They're literally high-end burger quality.
He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you. Or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
Not to you, just in general.
So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
Incredible. Now, are you going to be a jerk about this or make me re-equip everything? Alright. Right. Alright. Fine. It's fine. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. He still should get a trial. Yeah, no, absolutely should still be getting a trial. Oh, good. All of our things have made their way over too. A riding Waffenfrock. Thank you. A long pourpoint. Alright, time to get re-equipped. Outfit number 1. Our We're Going to War outfit. We've got a few different layers of stuff we've got to do, don't we? There's that. The male collar. The kettle hat. This would be our long gambazin. Oh, do we have a long... Hang on. Is that just better? I mean, I like that color more, I'm sorry. Well, this might technically be better. I like that color more. We need our Saxon hauberk on underneath that. We've got our Milanese gloves. We've got our gauntlets. The riding Waffenfrock there, so that we look... Wait, actually. Chat, we have to choose now. We've got our Gambazin long, which matches beautifully. Or we have the Waffenfrock. Now, we'll match. We'll match so nicely. And we got our servant's hood. And that's good. We'll wear the embroidered hood elsewhere. And then we have, we don't need the garter toes. We need old quilted toes. We need our high boots. We need our half plate. We need our glasses. And now shall we be allowed to have our bow? Oh, we need a pouch, don't we? Where is our pouch? Oh, that opens up other stuff. That doesn't open up this. What am I missing? Fashion souls. Oh, our belt. Duh. Our belt so we can equip a second thing, which is the bow. Outfit 1. Complete. Don't we look so cool and good? Outfit 2. The fence. Military sword. Oh, we need arrows on outfit 1. Hang on. Now, let's try this again. There we go. The embroidered hood. The embroidered shirt. The burger coat. The belt. And the pouch. And the leather gloves. And the courtier's boots. And the gartered hose. And the gemstone silver ring. And the spectacles. Where's my... Excuse me. My embroidered hood, even if it's a bit beat up. Outfit 2. Fashion Souls. Conspicuousness 85. Let's go. And outfit 3. We're trying to look like a decent fellow. Right, just looking like a guy. Don't mind me. Right, we're just a person. Nothing fancy, nothing to be worried about. Don't pay attention to me. We can have our pourpoint there. We can have our merchant's coat there. We can... I guess we could put a cuirass on underneath it. That's fine. We can have our leather gloves on. We can have our simple shoes. And our simple hose. There we go. Completely unsuspicious. Imagine giving... let's see what we can put in here, though. From me, I'm using all of those, using all of those, using all of those. I can put that in. Put that in. I'll be honest, I might like the ordinary coat a little bit more than the merchant's coat. And there's a bunch of stuff there. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Let's see what we can do with some stuff here. We'll drop all of those in. We'll be good. Okay. Now let's see, do I like the ordinary coat here more than the merchant's coat? I think I do. I think that's more fashionable, that's more sleek, it's more sensible. But anyway, Pebbles! Anyway. Hi. You good dog.
Oh, come here.
It was a near thing there for us all. There's more quests. But... Good day. Again, this is manuscript miniature work. Hello. Mr. the Chamberlain, you have a quest for me, don't you?
Is there any word?
Demons?
Quiet. But yes, unfortunately.
What do you mean, demons?
Devils.
You mean horned ones?
Do you know any other kind? But I suppose you could do.
You want me to get involved? At least tell me more about it.
You know war, bandits. The castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinguished, fiery moor. It's no wonder. It's the spawn of hell shows up.
How many do you...
A lot. Certainly more. Expect at least 10
And I've never seen. So what needs to be...
Our cooks, Manietta and Bertha, were complaining about the creatures. Ossiner, the castle blacksmith. The good news for now, we have to act quickly to prevent...
What did you do about it in the past?
Yeah.
I reckon this isn't the first time you've had...
We usually cleansed the infested place, except for that one year when Sir Otto himself faced Lucifer in the...
Lord von Berghoff has my admiration, then. How long did they fight? And what kind of armor?
In any case, and then simply make sure... I'm sure both the scribe Erazim and Father Nicodemus will have... The question is...
I'm ready to scout. Could you arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the castle?
Very well, but don't stay any longer. I let the guards and servants. If anyone asks,
you said something about a
we've always used either holy water or magic water from the. Which one would you?
I reckon the holy water is.
If I recall, I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack you, just run. But don't make. God be with you.
He is giving such. Devils are mythical and fairy tale inhabitants of hell specific to the Slavic cultural context, while in the rest of Europe people refer to demonic creatures as devils and attribute purely negative intentions to them. In Czech folklore, we lean towards the image of demons as mischievous, malicious, and often foolish beings, depicted with goat horns and tail and toes on their feet, subservient to the will of the ruler of hell, Lucifer. I mean, technically mythical and fairy tale, but wow, what a way of phrasing it. Medieval magical thinking attributed various qualities to demons. Many a castle had a notorious gate to hell in its basement. Many a mill or abandoned building served as their abode. Demons smelled bad, caused disturbances, were blamed for hens not laying eggs, milk souring, and food spoiling. While the church refuted other originally pagan beliefs, it assimilated demons for its purposes, portraying them as tempters and punishment for believers who were... Choosing to localize Chort to devil is an interesting choice, right? Now, yeah, Do not make me break out the Michael Psellos. Yeah, no, I'm afraid you need. So, ignore the last paragraph of this entry, and this entry is okay. It's not great, because, right, they're not the only ones who think, like, they're not uniquely Slavic. This is a place where Central Europe is extremely well integrated into the rest of European folk belief. Unless if you're suddenly saying that Valhalla from the Black Forest is Slavic? Or that Icelandic stories about the devil, about trolls who act exactly like devils, are Slavic? Are you saying that Italy is Slavic now? This is where localizing Chort to devil is shooting them in the foot, right? Also, like, the Gospel of Nicodemus, right? The harrowing of hell very, very, very clearly describes demons that act a lot like Chorts. In terms of that they're incompetent and made to be bullied. It's all Slavic, always has been, right? So their localization kind of got him on that one. Which is very funny. Hi, Yarek. Thanks for being chill earlier. Have you done research on the concept of spirits and demons in this area? Not
the Chamberlain
actively.
Said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Those monsters are back again. Last summer, we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws.
There it is.
They got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in my food, and they're constantly leaving their droppings in my kitchen.
So one, you're describing the Jólasveinar. Two, raccoon. I mean, if we weren't in Bohemia, I would look at this and I would say raccoons every day of the week. But also rats. It sounds more like...
Are you sure they're demons? I've seen a few mice here.
Big chunky mice.
You youngsters, you wouldn't know Lucifer if he... I'm sure they're demons. They're jealous of the
If you say so.
They're coming from the other side of the castle.
How should I deal with them?
Of course. Everyone knows the demons enter this world through the... You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of your little finger. 9 drops. 1 for every angelic choir. And every 3rd drop must be twice as big as the ones before it.
I mean, that's...
I'll take care of it. I hope I can do it exactly as you said.
And one more thing to take to heart. But most of... It was good to see you, my friend.
Right? What are you doing reading a quiet... How does she know about the hierarchies of angels? Demon! Demon! Look at everyone through a wall! Watch, watch, watch. I can prove it's a demon. Boom. It just fit. Look at it. Get the get the demon. Get him. He went through a wall. All right. Research time. We were talking... Arcanist, why don't you tackle the quietness part of this? While I'm looking up some stuff on, shorts in the 15th century. Krampus. Blah, 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 blah. Oh boy, we're gonna get a lot of absolutely useless shit in here, aren't we? Let's go. We're gonna have to look up a little bit farther. We'll say devil, demon, medieval, Slavic, and we'll see if we pull up anything helpful here. Ooh, 17th century pretenders? Well, doesn't that sound fun? For the classic. For the oh-so classic, you don't have access to this article. I love that for us. So, angelology was a common interest study from the sample period onwards. Essentially wasn't developed until Pseudo-Dionysius, which changed the angels of 9 choirs into 3 circles. Google is always being difficult. You get used to it after a while. So, we actually want to just start fairly simply with Wikipedia here, because it's a fine enough starting place. It's never a finishing place. It's a fine enough starting place, especially when they're able to cite materials in not English. So, Chert is not an evil character per se. It's often trying to tease characters into selling their souls. This often adds badly for evil or greedy characters who will get useless gifts and then go to hell. Other times, it changes roles from the trickster to the tricked as he loses a bet against the hero who outsmarts him winning his soul back. This way, the Chert is often tricked to build castle walls in a day, dig fish ponds, or even hold rivers, move large stones, create hills or mountains. And then in more modern stuff, he helps or benefits heroes. Oh, hey. At the Fora. Yay. examples of the, of the fairy tales or of devil stories appears in Božena Niemcova's, who's early 18th century? Yeah. 1820 to 1862. So, an early author in the revival of Czech literature after 2 centuries of suppression of the Czech language. And part of the national... So, I'm rambling a bit. Let me reset. So, we can... I'll return to the angels in a smidge, but for the devil stories, an example of a collected one from the 19th century, here is the Devlankacha from her collection Narodní bahorskie opowieści, which is adapted from a Czech folktale. Hooray. So, this is collected in the 1840s and then rewritten to fit the needs of the book. This aligns with the Slavic nationalist movements. The Brothers Grimm would be an example of the German sort of romantic nationalist folkish movements in the same period. Same thing is going on in Bohemia. Additionally, this is also a revival of the Czech language, which as a governmental language had been suppressed since the 17th century. So, this becomes extremely popular. Dvorak creates a libretto of, or an opera about it, etc., etc. Neat. So much for that. But that's an example of the sort of story where the chort is, or the chert is sort of foolish, easily tricked, not really sympathetic, but he's not really a threat either, right? Other people are the problems here. It is a comic figure to be mocked into oblivion. We also see stuff going much earlier here. So we've got a couple of things. Hold. There you go. Devils. This is looking a little bit later, by the way. This is looking at 17th century pretenders. So let's see what it pulls up here. What are you doing here? What are you writing about? Gotcha. He's talking about Dostoevsky and a historical novel. Gotcha. So this is actually looking at 19th century literature again, but is connecting that to a 17th century material. Okay, so that's going to be less useful than I hoped. So instead, let's pivot over here to looking at monastic literature. Demoniacs plays a necessary part of the stage of the evangelical drama that if the clerics would have had to invent them. Yep. So, demons are the counterparts of saints appear in many contexts in Byzantine and Russian literature. Saints fight demons that seduce and compromise them, exorcise demons from those possessed by evil spirits, and are sometimes possessed themselves. Some saints were themselves seen as demoniacs. So they're looking in 7th, 10th century materials, but link prophetic abilities to ties to demons. Danger of demons. Demons are dangerous. The sin of pride, etc., etc. Okay. For the most part, it looks like this is looking at, a well-attested tradition that is saying that there are bodies of stories where demons, very closely related to the demons of the Gospels and the temptations that Satan puts upon Jesus in the Gospels, are interacting with saints and sainthood and trying to seduce them into sin. Asceticism, unfortunately, seduces them by the sin of pride and the power of exercising them, which is a problem. So, the devil has no humility. So this really focuses on asceticism and pride, but provides several different stories talking about how demons, in the more gospel-y sense, and saints interact. Unfortunately, getting materials about true folk belief in Bohemia, we can certainly try, but it's going to be pretty tough to do this. Let's try this. Let me see. Folk, demon, Bohemia, Czech, medieval. We'll see what we can pull up here. We're not going to have access to this one, but with a bit of luck, we'll have something useful here. Ooh. Present paper discusses medical practices as documented in the testimonies provided by printed materials in the Czech language dating mainly to the 16th and 17th centuries. Well, we're gonna hit you with this book. Arcanist, if you don't have this book, you probably should, because this is exactly your jam. Margaret mentioned, yeah, yeah. There we go. All right. Now, academic book prices are my bane. True. Book about the migration period you read also had a small section of demons, including a funny story of a nun who got possessed because she consumed a devil who was just chilling on her salad. Sometimes the romaine lettuce has E. coli, sometimes it has a demon. Either way, romaine's going to get recalled again next week. Anyway. So, angelology is heavily introduced by Neoplatonic Emanationism, or Emanationism. Some of the names and functions of the choirs are sourced from the Tanakh, while others are invented by Cyril Dionysius. In the 12th century, Maimonides wrote the Guide to the Perplexed, where he writes a Jewish angelic hierarchy for the first time. Aquinas, from the 13th century, has been influenced extremely heavily by Maimonides and Averroes or Ibn Rushd. And Aquinas argued that the lower choirs were closer to humans. But yeah, the thing is, Aquinas is not exactly well known among the laity. Right? Unlike in, modern liberal arts undergrads, most people would not be expected to read the Summa Theologica. Why we're expected to be able to read the Summa Theologica in undergrad remains a mystery to me, but I, for one, did have to. Higher choirs, these would be like throne, right? Throne and archangels and seraphim, right? Demons, decaying food, sanitary regulations ruining your salad. True. You just had to read Herodotus. That's not better. Throne, cherubim, seraphim. Yeah. So, that was our research time. Not necessarily the most satisfactory answer, but hopefully a useful one to say, hey, there are lots and lots of folk stories. Belief in demons is actually fairly widespread. It's just, it's funky. And demons are across Europe as frequently comical as they are dangerous. What do you know about the
Chamberlain
demons?
mentioned you've seen demons at the castle.
You're damn right I
Only that they're crawling out of fireplaces in the castle below the Maiden.
I'm sure at least half a dozen demons have taken up residence in the western
We sure
courtyard.
did, Gabby.
Chamberlain didn't tell you how dangerous.
Of course he told me.
I'm glad to hear it. Give those demons their due.
Tell me what you know.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? In the palace below the Crone, over by the outer wall?
Yeah.
Inside, I mean, on the ground floor. The place stinks like hell. I've seen things there with my own eyes I'd rather not talk about.
Great.
All right.
Great. And over here by the maidens are going to tell us that over in by the Crone, there's more stuff. I'm sure of it. Manietta. Anyway, Aquinas argues that archangels are basically just principalities with people skills. This doesn't really work with the actual appearances of Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael. Yeah.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Of course I do. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour.
So you've got a dead rat and a prankster.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
It's about time. Do you have any idea how scared? Oh, I hear the castle has always been connected.
By the
to
way,
hell.
they mentioned that
Nobody
the...
tells you that when you ask.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side.
Bertha told me the demon...
Oh, of course. That old crone's on. I always knew it.
Let me guess. I'm gonna have to go around...
9? Why 9? But you're mostly right. You have to douse
Aquinas.
around in front of the fireplace. That creates a...
All right.
That's hard to describe. Together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star. A pentagram.
Don't worry. Hopefully I'll...
If I were you, I'd do it.
The devil never sleeps.
And the old hag rushes in where the devil fears to tread, eh? The sooner you get rid... See you soon, my friend.
Right. This is so... Yep. 1.
That should do it.
That was 9, right?
Is this her god with you?
Thanks, Regina. This is... Yup. Does this count as a fireplace or does this count as a... just cook? Cool. Well, this is just dungeon. Hey, Lord Chamberlain, sir. Mr. Ulrich. You've got a skeleton down here. What the hell, man? You gotta give him last rites. What's wrong with these people? The rats check out.
Careful.
You walked into... You opened the door into my face. Right? No wonder there's been hauntings when you've got someone with a skeleton around. Ooh.
You shouldn't be hanging around here, friend.
Sorry, I didn't realize this one was a lockpick. That's on me. I completely understand. Clearly it's the last person he had hanged for no reason. You're so right. But yeah, that's very funny that there's a tradition where Gabriel gets to just beat the shit out of.
With you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
Number 2.
Don't show yourself here again.
We definitely took care of it. It has nothing to do. By the way, quite obviously, one of these folks is correct, and one of these folks is not correct. Or 2 of these folks are not correct. So we're doing this for cosmetics.
I hope I'm doing this right.
We're going to do this for cosmetics. And then once we do it, it'll be very cool and exciting. Anyway, can we go see the chapel? I know there's probably not a fireplace in the chapel. Think about how funny it would be if there was, though. Liturgical items, you said. Pulpit, altar, chiborum, chalice, paten. Guess what? I don't have to enter to snoop. I'm a little sus of this. That's fabulous. Is this the Annunciation of John the Baptist? There's the power of justice. I wonder if that's supposed to be like Saint Agnes or something. And then Fortuna. That'd be odd. That'd be odd in a couple of fronts. Also, why is Fortuna dressed up like she's wearing the same outfit as the Virgin Mary? The cross is spectacular. The chalice is perfect. The diptych. Something's bothering me about it that I can't quite tell. Yeah, sorry, Thomas. Alright, so we can confirm that there wasn't a fireplace in there. So there were no demons entering through the chapel. Fabulous. This is really just a knowledge test of do you remember the castle layout? It's a good excuse to go snooping around to find it. Sorry, Regina. We've already done this one, right? Yeah. Good day. We're just taking care of your fireplaces. Don't mind me. I'm glad he's chill about us doing whatever this is. So we go down one floor. We already took care of that one. Great. And then that's it, right? Because this is quite specifically inside the maiden. So we'll head back over to this side. Apologies, Otto. Not. I was going to use that, my lord. Where can we find the other ones? These are kitchens, but kitchens aren't fireplaces. So, oh.
Don't show yourself here again.
Apparently this is not a fireplace, but this is. Okay then.
Good to see you.
God be with you. How's the...
You shouldn't be hanging around here, friend.
I just said hello. Sorry. I'm trying to find fireplaces. Ah, spooky music. Alright, that's dungeony stuff.
You're not permitted to be here.
Alright, Apollo.
Now.
Easy now. I surrender.
Sorry.
You can't say you weren't warped. You'll pay up and show me when.
Alright.
Look.
What are you?
Look, we're both...
Where are you going?
It's like this.
No.
They're really good at... Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting.
Uh-huh.
So she gives me these at high noon. Then all of a sudden, I look, that girl made a run. Oh.
All right then.
There we go. Sorry about that. I mean, that would have been cheap, but I didn't even loiter. I literally turned around as soon as I got called out on it. I'm just trying to find fireplaces. Unfortunately, fireplaces seem to not want to be found. It's actually quite a big deal. Because we already did that one. Pretty sure we've done all the ones on these upper floors. Unless there's something over here that I was missing, which I was definitely not. Oh.
That should do it.
Apparently I just missed this one. There. Are you happy? Chat, what would be funnier? If it turns out this is just a raccoon, or, you know, Central European equivalent, or if it turned out to be actually demons. Like, unironic, honest-to-God demons. Hello, Hans. I'm helping deal with demons. We'll get back to you soon. A raccoon would be hilarious, right? It would be wrong, but it would be very funny. Hey, sorry, man. Okay, it is in this house, yeah? But it's like down. It's down here on ground level. Yay, the latrine. Yep. Yep.
Privies for the guards. Did he make a mistake? Or was he just messing with me?
What do you think? What do you think? Thanks. Yep. Cool.
Praise God. Can you believe it? Go and get your horse so we can bumped him off.
And didn't even rob him.
I mean, raccoons already look like thieves, so they look the part. Yep. Alright.
You must have the place you described.
You're right. My bad.
Uh-huh.
So where should I...
I was actually going... It's upstairs, near Lord von Burgos. I hear a mysterious door. It must...
All right.
Yeah. You're definitely trustworthy. And not at all messing with us. What did you say? Peering near. If they would drag me down to hell, Lord Kappa will come to my rescue. No, he won't, buddy.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be
Yes.
with you.
Me. Replied.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
It'll be uneventful if I don't do anything stupid. Because they should go up to the... No, this is the crown. There's a door I'm not allowed to go through. This simply leaves. That simply leaves. Hello, yes, I've already forgotten where your chambers are. Actually, I should check. I'm doing fireplaces in here, aren't I?
They won't be getting past this.
Hang on, I realized I'm in the wrong section. And I need to be doing fireplaces right now. The incredibly suspicious pentagram of fireplace. Alright. Well, the surgeon's dead, so he won't mind if we poke around up there, yeah? A fireplace!
That should do it.
Yay! I don't know what we're doing. I really don't know why we're wasting our time with this. I'm going to be honest. Do I want to know why there's a suspicious room there? And now I'm getting spooky. Well, this has gone from bad to worse. My day is ruined. Ooh, hemlock. Yeah, hemlock seems to kill people. Thank you. Shout out to our surgeon who has attempted to find a use for hemlock that's not for killing people. Elderberry, oregano, graciola, false hellebores. Thanks. Okay, y'all have got to stop spilling the exact same spot of ink on all of our books. Like, come on. It's not cool. It's not kind. It's not gracious. No, nothing good comes of it. There shouldn't be anything in the storeroom or a fireplace in the storeroom. I don't think this counts as a fireplace. Correct. It probably should, though. So I should finish off this one. Also, I do think it's a little bit funny that they are insisting that bedrooms are private spaces. It is the Middle Ages. They sure aren't.
Back to hell with you.
Like, the absolute opposite of a...
Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Private space. In fact, any important business, big deal business, is right there. Hello, do you have a, no? Oh. I was hoping you'd have a, fireplace. You know, in your bathhouse. To heat your baths. Ooh. Well, that's lovely. The crone is not... Do you know where other fireplaces are, guards? Like, I've already been to, like, every room I thought. Do the ovens count? No, the ovens don't count. Not really interested in breaking and entering. That's just a latrine. My goodness, there's simply not very many spaces here. Well, we tried. We found some of the spots. Right, because that's not done. I'm sure that, like, the demons won't bother you too badly.
Sir?
Bring me some wine.
Of course. It's no problem.
You shouldn't work so hard. You wear yourself out.
It's just I don't like lounging about, sir.
Why?
Now I've got to find them. I've got to find them. There's got to be ones somewhere, right? They're not going to make me have to break and enter. In order to try and put some holy water on things, right? Because, you know, I've been informed that I'm allowed to go anywhere for the purposes of this in particular. And we already did this one. And there was none in there. And then we go up here. And there's none up here, which is probably a good thing. Then we go up here. And there's none in here. Am I missing rooms, or do I actually have to break and enter a little bit? Well, I am missing rooms.
A little more here.
Actually, I just wasn't at the top of the tower. Did you know that that's important? Actually going to the top of the tower instead of kind of vaguely gesturing towards the top of the tower.
They won't be getting past this.
Yay, the game saved. Isn't this one of these? There's plenty of places in this castle where you could be a real murder hobo. And by murder hobo, I mostly mean just steal shit. Ooh. Lovely. I have no idea if this is the correct heraldry for people. Or for, like, real lords. But it is a lovely design. Heck. Cool. Now I have to go back to the other tower.
Blessings to you.
Thank you, Erasm. Actually, Erasm, you had thoughts, right?
What the hell? How come it's open?
Sorry, Erasm, I wanted to talk.
I hear there are deep.
Again, is anyone...
Oh, me.
That's the only thing that works.
Why?
What do you think of...
Occasionally, I hear the servants telling stories that sound like they're taken straight out of a Cistercian penitentiary. Even Gregory the Great, Gregory of Tours, Cesarius of Heisterbach, or Jacobus de Vorgine all share a similar view of unholy forces. The devil, as the enemy of both God and man, makes every effort to seduce the soul on the road to hell, and to harm people however he can. How do you imagine the forces of evil?
Like a hairy terror with hooves, horns, and big nasty teeth.
Like something out of the Codex Gigas. Anything
Yes.
else?
What kind of tasks do you do for Lord von Burgov?
Rare ones, lad. His lordship spends little time at Trotsky.
Oh.
As the royal chamberlain,
Wow.
he has to be in Prague most of the time.
Indeed.
What does the Royal Chamberlain do?
I understand, lad.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know anything at all about him.
Sir Otto von Burgo is the royal chamberlain. Subcamerarius in Latin. He's one of the 9 most powerful officials in the kingdom. He manages the royal towns and monasteries, approves the councillors and abbots in them, and appoints the royal judges.
Wow.
Why does Sir...
Because that's the seat of the royal court, and our lord is one of the high... Praga caput regni, young man.
It's true.
Prague is the heart of the kingdom.
No, that's the
All
head of the
political
kingdom.
Threads come together there. It's where they handle administration of the country. If you want to be some... Or to Moravia, to that traitor Jobst of Luxembourg.
What do you consider Jobst?
Why do you...
Prague is where kings go kaput, out of straight out of a
What
window.
else should I call a person who only looks out for it?
But now he's fighting for King Wenceslas, isn't he?
Jobst has changed sides so often it's impossible to keep track. But, to give him credit where credit is due, unlike our Wenceslas wasn't even able to hold on to the imperial crown that his father passed on to him before he died. Yes, indeed. One day, that bloody Margrave Jobst of ours, he might even become the emperor himself.
That's not true.
Why doesn't...
It's politics.
Can you explain it briefly?
But briefly? Politics are bloody complicated.
Yeah.
Maybe you could start with...
That's obvious, isn't it?
Because,
Wenceslas's rejection of our high nobility started to annoy them. So they joined forces with his brother, the Hungarian. A year ago, they got together and captured Wenceslas in Prague. And Sigismund
It's a good thing they also will learn to hate Sigismund.
They secretly took the king to Vienna.
Yep.
Von Berg, not at all. Soon they discovered they'd miscalculated, and that Sigismund wanted the whole country for himself.
We just ambushed him in the dark.
They can't agree on. I think that's why Lord von Berkhoff received your message. He's trying to find new allies among... Who do you think? All the nobles...
Yeah, you know, that's fair. That's fair. That's
The
fair.
most powerful are Henry of Rosenberg, Henry of Hraditz, Boresh of Riesenberg, Bohuslav of Schwamberg, and...
But we serve Sahanush of Lipa and Radzig Kobula.
Exactly. They're representatives
We
of the
nerd sniped him.
nobility,
Yes.
who always
Look.
stood faithfully by
It's the tiny
and
glasses.
handed out royal positions to them. On the contrary, boy, it's only thanks to politics that von Berghoff...
I'd like to...
What do you want?
Tell me some news from the...
Fine.
We spent an hour nerding out. This is the way. What do you think the odds are Holy Roman Empire is going to be in general? Okay, are we going to be decent about this? Chat, Holy Roman Empire entries are always risky. If we hear a neither Holy nor Roman, grab the pitchforks, okay? Not only a geographical area of countries following the glory of Rome after its collapse, but also a socio-political power formation with great symbolic value. The Holy Roman Empire was not a unified state, but only a very loose union of many different states. Officially, the empire functioned from 962 until 1806, its size and member states changing frequently. The emperors of the Holy Roman Empire were elected by the so-called prince-electors until the 15th century, when the Habsburg dynasty claimed the imperial throne hereditarily. The coronation of an emperor was accompanied by many political struggles, especially on the part of the church, which claimed the so-called investiture for itself and wanted to be indispensable in this activity. Thus, each emperor had to accept his title from the hands of the Pope. The Bohemian Principality became part of the empire in the early 11th century, but thanks to Przemysl Ottokar I, the Bohemian lands had a special status within the Confederation. The Bohemian monarch was exempt from all obligations of the Holy Roman Empire, except for participation to the councils. The first Bohemian monarch to sit on the imperial throne was Charles IV. That was a shockingly competent entry. It's not perfect. Saying it's a loose union of many different states is just describing the Middle Ages. Like, I'm sorry, France in the early 12th century was also a loose union of many different states. Unless if you think Aquitaine and Anjou were getting along with each other. And Burgundy. If you thought Aquitaine, Anjou, and Burgundy were behaving nicely together until, marriage treaties and Eleanor of Aquitaine. But until then, if you thought they were behaving well together, you were thought wrong. And if you thought the king had any power to make them behave, you also thought wrong. It takes until the turn of the 13th for that to really, really be true. Exactly, no. We're doing base Ottonian strats. Like, defining the Holy Roman Empire with the Ottonians. Incredibly based of them. Screw the Charlemagne guy, no one cares about him. Completely unimportant to the history of Europe.
Good to see you. Careful.
Sorry. Yay! Right, that's how feudalism tends to work out in larger states or unstable ones. So, ones. You show me a stable feudal state, I'll laugh at your face. Never heard of one. Never seen any evidence that any of them are stable. It's not feudal. Like, I know they use the term feudalism, but, like, that's not feudal. They use... Actually, there was a thread in Blue Sky about this just the other day. But, like, the use of feudalism seems to be...
Greetings, Master Guard.
Another privy?
Honestly, no. I'm losing patience here. I mean, yes, I have a story. The Saga of Thorkel Shiver. Right? Oh, I'm not surprised, but it's a construction by, you know, it's a back projection by 20th century historians. Right? And I don't think the term actually applies in any but the most superficial senses. Like, none of the reading I've done for Japanese history over the past year has led me to think that, you know, medieval and feudal Japan are remotely useful terms. They're just terms that a lot of people are using for some reason.
The place you sent, I'm starting to lose. Oops. You're just mess. People are scared. Rumors are spreading, and you're sending me from one
It was just a...
I don't know.
Suit yourself, but don't be so...
Uh-huh.
What would you like? How long... And what are you...
Nothing.
So, you... Well, you won't, fella me lad. And if you... So...
Alright. You're absolutely correct, Enclave Microstate. It absolutely does. It has needed those scare quotes for 30 years. Right. To some extent, I have to use it because I don't have a fully better term. But equally importantly, I think we can say in both breaths, you know, this is a system that is based on interpersonal connection. And with the situation of interpersonal connection, it is fundamentally necessarily messy. And any system that is based on interpersonal relation and ties of mutual obligation is going to end up being unstable and messy because of this.
So, I don't want to hex it, but That's good. It's a sign that your humors are back in balance.
Oh yeah, this guy had an ulcer, by the way.
I'll be careful.
Well, thank you.
I took care. It shouldn't be a... I reckon it was just...
Hopefully, most importantly...
I decided I can still smell that...
He tries that prank on...
You knew?
I wouldn't want to spoil his fun.
Anyway.
Trotsky Castle. Held chairman of the provincial court, member of the Crown Council,
Yep.
magistrate of the peace,
Not the titles.
Burgrave of Prague.
Yep.
Thanks you.
Thank you.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sir Otto, but even so, I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this month is fixing the stairs, the sedilia, and... There's always also don't think you can continue to move freely about the nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castle's coffer, nor did they cut into our profits.
Well, thank you. We reached a new point in vitality. Tell me more about my vitality. Aesthetic. Marathon running. Oh, good. Oh, good. Auto heal. Auto heal is, I think, very funny. Alright. Well. I think... Oh, gosh. I think we are out of time. So, I think we will have to pick up next time in order to...